Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Los Altos High School for KMVT 15's presentation of high school baseball featuring the Los Altos Eagles versus the visiting Santa Clara Bruins. My name's Stephen Davies. Welcome to Los Altos High School on a beautiful afternoon here for some baseball. We're ready to get started here, and we'll get to the starting lineups in just a minute as Eagles pitcher James Olson is about ready to deliver the first pitch to center fielder Adam Garza of the Bruins. That pitch inside, a ball and no strikes to Garza. So James Olson on the hill for the Eagles. The junior left-hander delivers his second pitch. This one outside and away. 2-0 to Garza. It's Garza, Adrian Zuno, and the pitcher Ronaldo Tompkins in the top of the first for the Bruins. Bruins in the blue uniforms with the yellow trim. That one's over the center of the plate. Low for a strike, 2-1 the count. Los Altos in the gray uniforms with the blue trim and the white hats. Fourth delivery then coming up from Olson. That one's high. Good eye by Garza to lay off that one. Count goes to 3-1. Hitter's count here perhaps for Garza to get Santa Clara on base. They've had some struggles this season, 1-8 in the league, 2-16 overall. Olson's 3-1 is swung on and hit to center field. Nice piece of hitting there by Garza as he clubs that one into left center field. Did well there to work a count in his favor and crushes that to left center field. Kept his hands down, pitched right up over the strike zone there from Olson. And Santa Clara have their first base runner of the afternoon. Adrian Zuno, the second baseman, will bat second. The junior, a right-handed stick. Base runner on first is Garza. 66 degrees here at Los Altos High School. The first pitch. Infield plays in. Zuno lays off as a throw down to first and is just able to get back in time. Garza at full stretch, dive back to the bag. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Adrian Zuno. Ronaldo Tompkins, the starting pitcher this afternoon for the Bruins to follow. Runner on first then for the Bruins, and a pitch out here from Olson. And that's scooped up by first baseman Lambie Landman for the Eagles. 1-0 the count. Again, we'll get you the starters here as soon as we have a break in the action. Zuno shows bunt. Third baseman plays in. It's taken. Down goes Garza to second base. Long look from the umpire, and he's in there. So Garza steals second. Got a good jump off first. Long lead given there by Olson. And Garza just beats the throw into second base. So Santa Clara threatening here with a runner on second. 2 ball, no strike count here to Zuno. Infield playing in tight at third. That ball is going to be over the outside corner for a strike. 2-1 the count to Zuno. Stephen Lee playing third base. Chase Allen playing second. Lambie Landman playing first. And Stephen McLean, the super shortstop for the Eagles. Max Wilbur behind the plate. Daniel Peffley in left. Thomas Callahan center. And Patrick McCollum right. This one is swung on, grounded to third, taken on a hop, fires across, and gets the out. Garza able to move down to third base. So Zuno is out 6-3, and the Eagles get their first out of the inning. Pitch swung, grounded down the third base line. But a good job there in the throw across from Stephen Lee. Strong arm there to get the runner. So man on third here for the Bruins. And the left-handed Ronaldo Tompkins is up. Swings at the first pitch. Skies that to shallow left center field. Under it is McLean. And they will hold Garza at third. So Tompkins pops out to short. And that'll bring up his battery mate, Ronaldo Gomez. 2 outs now in the inning. The Bruins have a man on third. Coach Jason Bumbaka over there at third base. the coach, or the head coach, I should say, of this Bruins team. So here's Gomez, a right-handed six, standing in. 2 outs in the inning. Gaza, the man on third. Good pitch from Olsen there on the outside corner. Strike to Gomez. Andrew Reyes, the shortstop for the Bruins, will follow. No balls in a strike here to Gomez. Pitch is swung on, that's hit to center field. Might be trouble here. Coming in is the left fielder, and he'll take it. So the Bruins threatened there as Gaza got on base for the timely piece of hitting, steals second, but the Bruins can't bring him around. And we're at the middle of the first inning, no score.
My parents are really slowing down. I feel bad I can't always be there for them.
How do I choose between caring for my mother and caring for my own family?
I've been looking into the options, but Dad doesn't want to leave his home. What do I do?
Struggling to care for an aging parent? You're not alone. Learn how Home Instead Senior Care can provide the personalized in-home care your loved one needs. Home Instead. To us, it's personal.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
Bottom of the first inning. Bottom of the first inning as we get our first look at the Eagles' top half of the order. It'll be Stephen McLean, Thomas Kelleher, and Max Wilbur up for the Eagles. So let's give you the Santa Clara defense. Then, as we mentioned on the hill, the senior, Ronaldo Tompkins. His battery mate will be the junior Ronaldo Gomez. Playing first base this afternoon, Ethan Dembowski. At second will be Adrian Zuno. Shortstop Andrew Reyes. The third baseman C.J. Sousa. Out in left field, Henry Perez. The center fielder Adam Gaza. And the right fielder Adam Garcia. So Tompkins, this is his third year starting as varsity player. The only senior pitcher on this team. As we mentioned, a left-hander. Features a fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher, if you like, but certainly can hit his spot when required, and he's been a mentor to many of the players on this team and sort of plays the good cop, bad cop role with his battery mate Ronaldo Gomez, and typically they say Ronaldo Gomez is the bad cop. Stephen McLean, the Baylor-bound star of this Eagles team, steps to the dish. He's a right-handed bat. It's McLean, Kelleher, and Wilbur then for the Eagles here in the bottom of the first inning. First delivery from Tompkins is in there right about the letters for a strike. McLean, as we mentioned, shortstop for the Eagles. This pitch is swung on, grounded to short. Taken and thrown across in time as Reyes throws him out. So McLean gone quickly there, swinging at the second pitch as he grounds out to short. Now I'll bring up Thomas Kelleher. Kelleher is sophomore. Left-hander. Already one out then in the inning for the Eagles. Pitch is swung on and hit to center field. Center fielder on the run. Can't get to it, but he's able to scoop that up with a bare hand. Now throws it in. And Kelleher, swinging at the first pitch, has a double. And although Gaza was well beaten there on the fly ball to center field, he did a nice job of scooping that barehanded. And was able to fire that in, because that could have been real trouble there for the Bruins. Deep field here, 310 along the third base line, 345 to left center, 365 to straightaway center field, 350 to right field, and 305 down the line. Now, runner's going to take off, and they got him. Well, Kelleher wasn't on base for long as he's caught stealing, trying to take third base. He got a good jump, but strong arm there from Gomez all the way down the line, and that wasn't even close. Nice play there by Bruins third baseman C.J. Souza. No balls in the strike. That one's high to Max Wilbur. Ball in the strike then to Wilbur. 2 outs now in the inning. Keller is caught stealing, and that might give Eagles coach Donnie Acker some food for thought. Gomez flashing the strong arm. Wilbur chops at third, taken by Souza, fires across the diamond, and that's going to be 3 outs. So, teams exchange hits in the first inning, but no runs. After 1, it's Los Altos 0, Santa Clara 0. Top of the second inning, Los Altos and Santa Clara, no score after 1. KMVT 15, Mountain View, Cupertino, Los Altos. Stephen Davies here with you from Los Altos High School. And we'll get our second look then at James Olson, the left-hander. He'll pitch to Reyes, Souza, and Perez here in the top of the second. His first delivery swung on and hits the screen right above our intrepid cameraman here. So no balls and a strike to Reyes. It's Andrew Reyes, C.J. Souza, and Henry Perez, the 5, 6, 7 hitters here for the Bruins. Here's Olsen at the belt. Pitch is high. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Andrew Reyes, a sophomore infielder, playing shortstop this afternoon for Santa Clara. Olsen's delivery comes right off the helmet of Wilbur. And you heard that crack from here. Foul tip right off his helmet. And a quick look over that to Coach Acker just to make sure he's okay. But he's a tough guy. He's going to stay in. So the count, a ball and 2 strikes to Reyes. Here's a pitch, swung on and popped straight up. Olsen will come off the mound and claim it. This game is brought to you by KMVT's All Sports, presenting sponsors the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMF doctor today. And by Home Instead Senior Care. Home Instead provides the personalized in-home care your loved one needs. Home Instead, to them, it's personal. Delivery from Olsen to Souza is in there for a strike. So Reyes popped out to Olsen. And Olsen working quickly, already up a strike on Souza. Pitch is just over the inside corner of the plate. Long look from the umpire there. And Souza now down 2 strikes. Good crowd still filing in here to baseball field here at Los Altos High on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Olsen's delivery swung on. Short fly to center. This could be trouble. The center fielder coming in, and he's just able to make the grab in shallow center field. So 2 outs as Souza made good contact. Leaving that above the middle of the plate there, and a long run in for the center fielder, Thomas Kelleher, but he's able to get there. Quickly now 2 outs in the inning, and this is Henry Perez. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there from Olsen. No balls and a strike. That one's fouled off left side. So Perez, like Souza before him, staring at a no ball, 2 strike count. They've had some struggles this season, have the Bruins, losing their first 7 games, and then their last 6. Their only wins coming against Mountain View, a 2-1 victory, and then over Milpitas on the 18th of March, 6-3 victory. Pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 0-2 here to Perez. Adam Garcia, the right fielder, will follow for the Bruins. Olsen has retired his last 5. Long look into the play here from Olsen. Here's a delivery, off speed, inside. Wilbur did well to prevent that from rolling to the backstop. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the delivery from Olsen. That's going to be outside, 2-2. Good at bat here from Perez, considering he was down 2 strikes. Olsen from the first base side. Pitch is fisted off the end of the bat. That might be trouble here. He's going to really have to move it down the line, and he's there in time. So Perez singles, and that was right off the stem of the bat. Right off the barrel there, right at the top end of the bat. A long run in for Stephen Lee. And Perez able to beat him by a step. So that brings up Adam Garcia, the 8th batter in the order here for the Bruins this afternoon. Olsen's delivery is outside for a ball. Ethan Dembowski to follow for Santa Clara. So let's see what kind of lead Perez will take it first. Definitely showed some speed there on that single. And that's a strike there from Olsen. Right around the belt. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Field playing deep at second and it's short. Pitch is swung on. That's hit right to the second baseman. Does well to scoop that on a couple of bounces and fires across for the out. So Garcia has gone 4-3. And after 1.5, still no score. Bottom of the second inning then here at Los Altos High School. Patrick McCall steps to the plate here for the Eagles. It's McCall, Ella, and Lee, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. First pitch hits McCall, so he gets a free pass. And that will bring up Chase Ella. Probably not the first pitch that Ronaldo Tompkins was looking for. It looked like a curveball got away from him there. Hit McCall right on the waist. So the Eagles have a man on and no outs. Tompkins' pitch is swung on and tipped foul by Ella. He'll be followed by the third baseman, Stephen Lee. Tompkins will fire across the first, but McCall back in time. Chase Ella, junior second baseman, also plays a little center field for Los Altos, and he's down 2 strikes. Good off-speed pitch that time from Tompkins. Shortly taken by the runner over at first. And that pitch is going to be outside for a ball. Count goes to 2-1 here on Chase Ella. Cole taking a generous lead here from first. Tompkins, a quick look over that bag, and now he'll fire across. Tompkins back in time. The Eagles have had a base runner now in both first and the second. Off goes McCall, excuse me, and the ball goes past the second baseman. But a nice job there by Reyes to back up the second baseman and prevent McCall from advancing again. McCall again with a good lead off first. And he was hustling down to second base. Again, that strong arm exhibited by Gomez, but just too strong perhaps for second baseman. That pitch is swung on, hits his second, and firing across in time to get the runner. That'll move McCall down to third base. So McCall hit by a pitch, steals second, and then on the Ellis sacrifice, gets across to third. As Ella grounds out 4-3, so that'll bring up Stephen Lee for his first plate appearance of the afternoon. Eagles threatening here with a man on third. Still no score in this game. It's Tompkins' delivery. It's outside, ball 1. James Olson, the pitcher, would follow. A little extra time there for Lee as he steps into the box. Ball in the strike, or 1 ball, no strikes here. Delivery's outside from Tompkins. A little problem perhaps locating that curve at the moment. Everyone's well outside. Covering over at third. Here's delivery. That's going to be outside again. 3-0 now. First time today for either team we've had a 3-0 count. Gomez sets up outside that time, but Tompkins unable to find the target, so Lee walks on 4 pitches, and the Eagles have runners on the corners. And a chance here for Olson to do some damage with the bat. 1 out, 2 runners on. McCall over at third, Lee at first base, and 1 out. Olson's a right-hand bat. Delivery from Tompkins is grounded down the third base line, and that's going to bring home the first runner of the afternoon. Nice piece of hitting there by James Olson. Despite the best efforts of C.J. Souza, he was unable to reel that one in. Stroked smartly down the third base line, just inside the bag. And Olson, with an RBI, brings home McCall. 1-0 Eagles. Still just a 1 out in the inning, now 2 on. And this is Daniel Peffley at the bat. Or Lambie Landman, excuse me. He's first baseman. Peffley would follow. That pitch is in there, so 1-1 the count to Landman. Landman, right-hand bat. Runner on second, Stephen Lee. Runner on first, the pitcher, James Olson. And a chance for Landman to extend the Eagles' lead here. It's a 1-1 count with 1 away. They'll look back to second, and Lee's just able to get there in time. Sprawling back to the bag as the ball gets away from Adrian Zuno. So Landman to be followed, as we mentioned, by the 9th batter in the order, Daniel Peffley. And we'll be back to the top and Stephen McLean. So real chance here if either Landman or Peffley can get on base. McLean to clear up. 2 on here. And Tompkins will step off the bag. Another look back to second. Here's the delivery then from Tompkins. That one is swung on, hit high in the air to right field, and calling it, undropping it is the right fielder. Fires in, they're gonna get the man down at second as Lee is out, or Olson is out, excuse me, but yeah. Could be an infield fly rule, let's see. It's a shallow fly to right field. No chance really for Olson. But Landman's able to get to first. And the Eagles still have 2 runners on here as Daniel Peffley steps to the dish. Confusion here as they thought about the look over to third, and now they've got Landman in a rundown here. And now both players are trying to advance. Fire back to third, not in time. They fire, well, they thought about firing across to second. So a nice job there by Landman to get down to second base. Second stolen base of the afternoon for the Eagles. And runners on second and third here for Peffley. And the always dangerous Stephen McLean on deck here with 2 outs. Gomez delivery swung on and missed by Peffley. And Gomez would do well here to get out of the inning and try and minimize the damage. Still 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning, but this game could get out of control. And that's a good outside pitch there as Peffley swings and misses. Need a little extra second here for Gomez perhaps to compose himself before this next delivery. A hit here would score one, if not both. Gomez looked to cross to third as Lee took about 10 steps down the third base line. 0-2 delivery. And Gomez is outside. Gomez thought about the throw down the third there as he was watching Lee all the way. So Tompkins, 1-2. His pitch is swung on and hits to center field. That will score at least one. Coming around quickly around third base and hustling to the plate. Is he going to be in time? He is out at the plate. Wow, Landman was really trucking around third base there. Nice bit of hitting there by Peffley. Scooped up by the center field. A good strong throw back into the infield, but Landman hustling all the way, slides into the plate, but Gomez able to apply the tag. However, Lee scores from third, and at the end of 2, it's Los Altos 2, Santa Clara 0. Top of the third inning, and then from Los Altos High School, Los Altos up 2-0. They have 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Santa Clara, no runs, 2 hits, and an error. And all said, Tompkins did a good job of minimizing the damage. So it's Ethan Dambowski, Adam Gauss, and Adrian Zuno up here for the Bruins in the 3rd inning of play. And a ball and a strike here to the number 9 hitter, Ethan Dambowski, playing first base today. That pitch is high from Olsen, and it's 2-1 to the sophomore. Plays a little everything. Pitches for the Bruins, plays a little outfield. Today playing first base. That pitch is swung on and fouled back to the screen, so the count evens at 2-2. Adam Gauss, who singled to start off this game for Santa Clara, will be up next. Rather strong breeze blowing today. It's blowing out from the infield, blowing out towards center field, so something favoring the hitters today. Here's the delivery, and that swung on a miss. Nice pitch by Olsen there. Took something off the pitch. And Dambowski is down swinging, and that's the first strikeout for either team this afternoon. Good low pitch there, no chance for Dambowski. So here's Gaza. Gaza singled back in the first, stole second, and was able to advance to third. A series of groundouts and pop-outs ended that first inning for the Bruins, and he'll take the ball. It's the next delivery from Olsen. The curve is in, or outside, excuse me. So the count goes to 2-0. Gaza, right-handed bat. Just swung on, and that's clubbed to left center field. Diving into left fielder, he can't get it. That's going to roll to the wall. Gaza around first, on his way to second. He might go for 3 here. He's going to have to really hurry. Here's a throw into third, and he's going to be out by a mile, standing up. Nice job of recovering there by the Los Altos outfield. Gaza perhaps getting a little greedy there as he saw the outfielders still trying to reel in the ball there in the outfield. But a great job there from Daniel Peffley. The relay throw to short, and a throw on the money to Stephen Lee. No chance for Gaza, even with a slide. So a good at bat wasted. And now here's Adrian Zuno. 2 outs now in the inning. Gaza had a double easily on that hit. That's a pitch from Olsen. That's low. 2-0 the count here to Zuno. Gaza certainly gave that one a ride, but nice job by the Eagle defense to get it over to the third for the out. 3-0 the count here to Zuno. Ronaldo Tompkins, the starting pitcher, will follow for the Bruins. Here's Olsen's delivery, and that's going to be over the outside corner for a strike. Now it goes to 3-1 here with 2 outs on the top of the third. – 3-1 delivery. Oh, it's a great pitch there from Olsen. Zuno thought that was going to stay outside. Instead breaks back into the plate. And it's a full count now. 2 outs. Base is clear. That pitch is high. Zuno lays off that one. KMVT Sports would like to thank Home Instead Senior Care for their continuing support of high school sports programming. Home Instead, to them, it's personal. Here's Ronaldo Tompkins, a runner on here for Santa Clara, but really should have perhaps a couple runners on at this point. Gaza thrown out at third base. Pitch is skied high in the air, and that's taken right back to second base for the third out. So Tompkins certainly not one to lay off a pitch, as he's popped out on both of his at-bats. That time to short once again for the third out of the inning. Through the middle of the third inning, it's Los Altos 2, Santa Clara 0. Back for the bottom of the third inning. Los Altos attempting to extend their lead. They lead this game 2-0. Back to the top of the order then. The always dangerous Stephen McLean. He's going to show buns on the first pitch. It's going to be reeled in by Ronaldo Gomez. Quickly one away for Los Altos. Thomas Kelleher to follow. Max Wilbur will complete the first 3 batters. Not McLean's best bunt by any means. And it was easy for Gomez. A few steps away from the fence. So here's the left-handed batting Thomas Kelleher. Doubled in the first and then was caught stealing, trying to go to third. And he's going to be hit. Tompkins again struggling with the control of that curveball, trying to break it back into the plate. And that's the second time he's hit a batter today. So he hit McCall back in the second on the first pitch, and now he hits Kelleher on the first pitch of the at-bat as well. So that brings up Wilbur. And Wilbur swings and misses at the first offering from Ronaldo Tompkins. 0-1 the count. Kelleher, a threat to steal perhaps over at first. And Tompkins will fire across the third to keep Kelleher honest. No balls and a strike. 1 out then in the inning. That pitch is swung on, club back to the screen. Count goes 0-2 here to Wilbur. Kelleher takes another generous lead off first, and Tompkins will shorten him up. Wilbur grounded out, 6-3 in the first. Patrick McCall to follow. And now they got him in the rundown. They're going to fire across the second. That's going to be outside. Kelleher's going to hop up and hang at second base. There's a laser thrown from Dembowski there as Kelleher took that long lead off of first. Dembowski perhaps just a little bit over anxious. Overthrows the player at second base. has a steal now of second. Runner on second here for the Eagles. Wilbur's still up with 2 strikes against him. That pitch is going to be outside from Tompkins. Ball and 2 strikes. Let's keep an eye on Kelleher here. They threw him out at second base last time, trying to steal third. And that's no doubt on the mind of Ronaldo Tompkins. Off goes Kelleher. Turns and fires to third. And they got him. Well, the second time that Kelleher's been caught stealing today. He was about 15 feet or so off the bag before Tompkins realized that he was going to third base. And it's just the easiest of throws across the third base to C.J. Souza. So they may put a leash on Kelleher the rest of the day stealing, I feel. And Wilbur's still at the dish here. Ball and 2 strikes to count. They're doing a little maintenance work here to the bag over at third. So a little delay in the action here. KMVT Sports presenting sponsor is the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMF doctor today. Still tending to the third base bag here. No doubt under some duress after being clattered into by Thomas Kelleher a couple times on the afternoon so far. 2-0 the score. Los Altos with both of their runs in the second inning, courtesy of Stephen Lee and Patrick McCall. McCall will bat next, assuming that Wilbur's able to get on base. Ball and 2 strikes to count, 2 outs in the inning. And small moral victory here, perhaps, for Tompkins if he's able to get out of the inning once again. Pitch is outside, 2-2 the count. Kelleher was hit by a pitch, stole second, and then for the second time today was caught stealing third. Los Altos have had runners on in each inning so far. Here's a 2-2 delivery, swung on and missed. Great pitch from Tompkins, and that's his first strikeout of the day as he gets Wilbur swinging. So after 3 complete here from Los Altos High School, it's the Eagles 2 and the Bruins 0.
Ever since Dad died, taking care of Mom is overwhelming. I can't do it on my own.
Sure, my mother needs me, but I just want to be a daughter again.
Mom wants to stay in her home, but needs more help than ever. It just can't be me all the time.
Struggling to care for an aging parent? You're not alone. Learn how Home Instead Senior Care can provide the personalized in-home care your loved one needs. Home Instead. To us, it's personal.
Top of the 4th inning from Los Altos High School. KMVT 15, Mountain View, Cupertino, Los Altos. Stephen Davies here with you on a sunny Friday afternoon. The heart of the Santa Clara order, Ronaldo Gomez, Andrew Reyes, and C.J. Souza batting in the inning for the Bruins. Gomez takes ball 1. Gomez popped out to short in the first. And here's a delivery from the lefty, James Olsen. That's swung on and hit to left center field. That's going to be trouble. That's back to the wall. Gomez around first, and he's going to hold up at second base. Well, Gomez has some pop, to be sure, and he gave that a ride to left center field. Gomez keeping his hands inside that time, and he knew he got a good stroke as soon as it left the bat. Comes off the base of the fence there in left center field. And just what the Bruins wanted to get this inning started as Gomez doubles to left center field. That brings up Andrew Reyes. Look back to second there from Olsen. Here's the delivery. It's swung on and missed by Reyes. No balls and a strike. Reyes popped out to right field in the second inning. We'll see how much of a lead that Gomez takes here off second base. Both teams certainly not afraid to steal should the chance arise. Here's a throwback from Olsen. That goes through the glove of the shortstop, excuse me, but not far enough for Gomez to cause any havoc on the base paths. Count remains no balls and a strike here to Andrew Reyes. Gets a new baseball, and Reyes steps in, a right-handed bat. Feels shaded towards right as Reyes shows bunt, but fouls that one off left side. Reyes looking at 2 strikes against him here. Outfield playing in here, especially towards center and right field. And the left fielder, Peffley back deep here for the Eagles. Long look back from Olsen. And now he delivers. Curveball is high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Los Altos, all their runs in the second inning. Currently enjoying a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 4th. Bruins threatening here with Ronaldo Gomez on second base. Olsen, delivery swung on and missed. Again, that off-speed pitch outside working well for Olsen at the moment. And that'll be his second strikeout of the day. And that brings up C.J. Souza. Souza also a right-handed bat. Henry Perez to follow for the Bruins. 1 out now in the inning. Long look in from Olsen. Left-handed delivery is over the plate. They're going to throw down to second. Gomez back in time. Pitch to Souza was low for a ball. Olsen's 1-0 delivery is outside. 2-0. Souza popped out to center field in the second inning. And now Wilbur will go out for a word with Olsen. Just to make sure they're on the same page here. No immediate cause for concern, I think, with Olsen so far, but Henry Perez did single off Olsen in the second, and he will follow Reyes here. 1 out in the inning then. Gomez on second. Olsen's 2-0 is high. You can see Wilbur using both hands to signal to Olsen to keep the pitch down here. 3-0 now. Olsen yet to issue a walk in this game. And that's going to be a strike and a long look from the umpire there. Souza thought almost certainly that was ball 4. The 3-1 delivery then coming up from Olsen. Gomez shortened his lead over at second. Delivery is high and away. And that's the first walk of the day issued by James Olsen. And here's Henry Perez to the plate. So real opportunity here for the Bruins. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Perez, who's already singled in this game. One of the 3 Santa Clara hits on the day. Pitch is low in the dirt. Now, did that take a bounce off the bat? It might have, but the runners advance all the same. So Gomez down to third, and Souza on the walk down to second. So with Santa Clara only trailing by 2. Pitch was about 3 or 4 feet short of the plate and just took a little bounce off the bat of Perez here. But the runners advanced, and there's another pitch low, and Wilbur had to go to the knees there to prevent that from rolling to the backstop. Count goes to a ball and a strike here against Perez. Third baseman lead about 10 steps off the line, playing in at third. Runners on second and third here for the Bruins. 1-1 count. Delivery is outside. 2-1. Big pitch coming up here for Olsen. Has some problems with location in this inning. Here's 2-1. That swung on a miss. Boy, Perez swinging for the fences there. That evens the count at 2-2. 1 out in the inning. It's Gomez at third after the double. Souza at second after the walk. It's a delivery. It's swung on from Perez. It's a shallow right. Players converge, and they've got it. Gomez hustling to the plate. He slides, and he's in there. So the first run of the day. So Perez gave that a right to shallow right. Outfielders converge. It was McCall who took it for Los Altos. His throw into Landman was on target, but Gomez hustling from third, able to get underneath the tag, and Santa Clara have their first run of the day. On the sacrifice. Now that one's skied out of play to the right side. So ball and a strike here to Adam Garcia. It's Perez the second out of the inning. His sac fly scores Gomez from third. Souza the player over at second here for Santa Clara. Here's a delivery from Olsen's high. And they try to catch Souza napping there, but he's able to get back to the bag in time. That wasn't the best throw from Wilbur that time. 1-1 the count here to Garcia. Good start to the top of the fourth inning here. Santa Clara got their first run, have trimmed the gap to 1. And that one's grounded down the first base line. Taken by Landman for the third out. Garcia grounds out to Landman for the third out of the inning. But Santa Clara have trimmed the advantage as Los Altos 2, Santa Clara 1, midway through the fourth. Bottom of the fourth inning from Los Altos High School. It's McCall, Ella, and Lee as Santa Clara have trimmed the Eagle advantage with a run from Ronaldo Gomez. He was scored by Henry Perez. McCall wastes no time, crushing that one to right center field. So McCall singles. And just the opening Los Altos are looking forward to start this bottom of the fourth inning. McCall scoring back in the second, has a single now to open the fourth. And that brings up Chase Ellis. So it's McCall, Eller, and Lee, the first 3 batters of this bottom of the fourth, as Ella swings through that delivery from Tompkins. You have to give credit to Ronaldo Tompkins here. Has had some fires to put out in both the second and the third innings. And already with a base runner here. Be interesting to see if he shows his mettle for the third inning and keeps Los Altos off the board. Especially in that second inning, potential for more runs. It's a good delivery there around the knees for a strike. Count evens at 1-1 for Chase Eller. 0-2, excuse me, that was given as a strike. So 0-2 here to Eller. and he'll take a step out of the box. Los Altos had 2 on, and McLean potentially on deck. But Landman was caught out at the plate to end the inning. So far, the only runs for Los Altos. A throw across the first, not in time. And here's another pitch out. That one swung on and again hits right field. They are there. As Garcia makes the catch for the Bruins. And that's the first out of the inning. So Ella flies out to right field, and that'll bring up Stephen Lee. Lee walked back in the second inning. He scored on the Landman single, and they got runner down, but he's able to get underneath the tag. So McCall takes second base on the steal. Yeah, they tried to fire across to first base, but McCall was already on the move, and he's able to get underneath the tag for the steal. By my count, it's the 3rd stolen base of the afternoon for Los Altos. Trying to catch McCall on off second base there. Happily for Santa Clara, they've had much more success throwing runners out trying to get to third base so far, as they've got Kelleher at third twice already on the day. Lee over for a quick word with Coach Ecker as he steps back in. Tompkins, a long look back at second. Just trying to read the mind there of McCall. Lee at the dish. Delivery from Tompkins, foul back to the screen. Almost right into the camera there, but no balls and a strike. (2-1) Los Altos in the lead here, bottom of the 4th inning. Tompkins' delivery, the off-speed pitch, is outside. Count evens at a ball and a strike. James Olson to follow here for Los Altos. Tompkins there with a fastball inside. Gets him swinging. Great pitch. As we mentioned, Tompkins not a real overpowering pitcher. First to hit his spots, but that time with the gas. Lee swings and misses. A ball and 2 strikes to count here. Gomez sets up outside. The 1-2 delivery. After the long look back from Tompkins, here it is, and that's low. 2-2. Olson taking his cuts in the on-deck circle. Long lead off from second. Here's a delivery. It's off speed again. And that's outside. Yeah, Tompkins not pleased with his location on that particular pitch. And the count goes full. And this is the first time today that Los Altos batters face a full count. 3-2 delivery. Here it is. Pitch is swung on, foul back. Time Tompkins came with the heat outside, and Lee stays alive. 3-2. And they're not covering McCall over here at second. He steps back to the bag. Full count delivery then from Tompkins. And he got him. gets the lead looking. Again, Tompkins takes something off the pitch. Yeah, Lee tried to hold up his swing, but Tompkins finds the outside corner of the plate. And that's his second strikeout of the day. 2 outs now. McCall on second. And it's James Olson, the starting pitcher for the Eagles, at the plate. 2-1. The Eagles lead this game over the Bruins. Delivery from Tompkins is swung on and missed. No balls and a strike. Olson singled back in the second inning. One of 4 Los Altos hits on the afternoon so far. Bottom of the 4th inning here. Time called here by the umpire. Game of cat and mouse being played over at second base here between Zuno and McCall, with Zuno alternating sorties to the bag. Finally, Tompkins delivers, and that's outside. It's almost like the longer these cat and mouse games go on, more it seems to put off Tompkins' delivery. In that case, he was well outside with the pitch. 1-1 the count here to Olson. Here's the 1-1, and that's low. 2-1. Lambie Landman, who also singled in the second inning before being thrown out at the plate to end that second inning, will follow. It's 2 away here, 2-1 the count. James Olson at the bat, runner on second base. Here's a delivery from Tompkins, and that's low, 3-1. Tompkins had to dig deep a lot in this game so far. Facing the 3-1 count now. Went full against Lee before getting him looking. Fire back to second base, but McCall able to get there in time. Just over the 1 hour mark in this game so far. 3-1 pitch. It is swung on and through the glove of Tompkins into center field. Around third comes McCall. They'll fire it back into the infield, but McCall will get in standing up. And Olson, after another patient at bat, brings home McCall from second base. And Los Altos extend their lead to 3-1. Kept his hands in. Hit right back to the pitcher. Tompkins had his glove up and just missed it. Missed it by a fraction. And that's an RBI then for Mr. Olson as he brings McCall home from second base. And Landman swings and misses at the first offering from Tompkins. 3-1 now, the Eagles leading. Well, Olson already with 2 hits on the day. He's getting it done at the plate as well as on the hill. 1-1 the count here to Landman. And that pitch is low, going for the outside corner. 2-1 now to Landman. Daniel Peffley will follow. That pitch is clubbed to right center field. This could be trouble. Going back and just missing it was the center fielder. Landman going to second. Olson will score easily. They'll throw to third, a dive at third. And he's safe. Wow. I assume that will count as a triple to Landman. He gets the RBI as Olson scores all the way from first base. That was absolutely crushed by Landman to right. A nice effort out in the outfield there by, I believe, by Garza there, the center fielder. And the throw back, and you can see the dive in there from the third baseman. Thought he had him, but Landman with a Ricky Henderson-esque headfirst slide is able to get underneath the tag. And a conference on the mound here as Coach Bumbaka comes out to have a word with Tompkins. This game is brought to you by Home Instead Senior Care. Home Instead, to them, it's personal, and Palo Alto Medical Foundation. Choose your PAMF doctor today. Well, at various points here in this game, especially with a couple outs in the inning, Los Altos have threatened to blow this game open. And they've certainly done so here with 2 runs in the inning to double their lead. It's now 4-1 Los Altos. And they are looking for more here with 2 outs. Here's Peffley then. Landman on third after the triple. That pitch is swung on and missed. Pitch outside and low, but Peffley had to go all the same. Won the count here to Peffley. His second plate appearance of the inning. He put the ball in play back in the second, but Landman was thrown out at the plate to end that second inning of play. And he's down 2 strikes here with 2 outs in the inning. Here's a delivery. That's fisted foul to the right side. Hold up his swing there. Count remains 0-2. Peffley crowding that inside portion of the plate. Here's a delivery from Tompkins that's outside, and Gomez does well to get down and corral that one. 1-2. Tompkins' delivery is outside once again, 2-2. So after beginning the at-bat with 2 strikes, Tompkins' control has kind of deserted him here a little bit. And the Eagles are looking to add to their lead. They're up 4-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Delivery is high, 3-2 now. Second time in this inning that Tompkins has gone to a full count. First with Lee. However, he was able to get him striking out, or struck him out looking. And now to Peffley. Don't forget McLean on deck to continue the inning. Should he get on base? That one's grounded on a couple hops to short. Fires across to first just in time to get Peffley. So he grounds out 6-3. But Los Altos have doubled their advantage in the inning. After 4, it's Los Altos 4, Santa Clara 1. Back with you for the top of the 5th. Santa Clara looking to cut into this Los Altos lead. They're up 4-1 now after scoring 2 runs in the 4th inning. Los Altos 4-6-0. Santa Clara 1-3-1 here. Top of the 5th. Ethan Dambowski at the plate. Pitch is high. Should be 2 balls, no strikes. It is. And both teams, I think, have players up in the pen at the moment. They're going to go out and have a word with Olsen. It's the second time now they've had a discussion with Mr. Olsen so far. Here's a quick look at the Anza League standings. Wilcox, Palo Alto setting the pace at the top. Wilcox 7-1, Palo Alto 7-2. Homestead and Saratoga 5-3. Mountain View not far behind, 5-4. Los Altos and Santa Clara and Gunn bringing up the bottom end of the standings here. Los Altos were on a 5-game losing streak before defeating Santa Clara back on Tuesday, a 9-1 victory. Their game yesterday against Monterey was rained out. Here's Olsen's delivery. That swung on and hit to right field from Dambowski. Nice piece of hitting, and that might roll to the wall. Dambowski around first. Here he goes down to second. Might have to get in there quickly. And he does. So after going 2 balls and no strikes, Dembowski doubles to right field. And that'll now bring up the top of the order and Adam Garza. Left-hand batting Dembowski got a pitch he liked, kept his hands in, and clubs it to right. So Gomez opened the top of the 4th inning, or the top of the 4th inning with a double. And now Dembowski repeats the feat to start the 5th inning. Here's a throw down, or attempted throw down from Wilbur, second base, but it holds on to it and gives it back to Olsen. Here's Adam Garza then. No balls and a strike. Garza singled in the 1st and was thrown out 8-6-5 in the 3rd inning. So he got a little too greedy around second base, trying to take 3rd on a sweetly struck hit to center field. Takes a ball. The count evens at a ball and the strike. His 3rd plate appearance of the day. Dembowski, the runner at second base. Ball is low for another ball. It's 2-1 now. To Garza. Garza, junior outfielder here for the Bruins. Long look over to second from Olsen. That pitch is swung on and hit back out of play. 2-2. Short lead taken at second there by Dembowski. Fleeting glance from Olsen. His delivery swung on, and that's going to be popped up. Taking a couple steps forward and reeling that one in was Chase Eller. And that'll be the first out of the inning as Garza pops out. Adrian Zuno. His 3rd plate appearance of the day. He grounded out in the 1st, was walked in the 3rd. Santa Clara trailing 4-1 here with a runner on second. First delivery to Zuno is in there. And a quick throw back there from Wilbur to second base. Not in time. So Zuno down a strike. And a new baseball summoned. It really did turn into a nice afternoon. Cloudy for much of the day here in the peninsula, but clouds are broken free, and you have perfect conditions for baseball here on an April afternoon. There's a delivery from Olsen. It's in there for a strike. And Zuno down 0-2. 1 out in the inning. Ronaldo Tompkins to follow for the Bruins. That pitch is going to be swung on and missed. Got Zuno chasing on a pitch a couple of feet outside the strike zone. So Zuno is gone. 3rd strikeout now for Olsen. Now I'll bring up Tompkins. Let's see if Tompkins takes a pitch on this at bat. He popped out in the 1st inning to short and popped out to second in the 3rd. It's taken a total of 2 pitches so far. Pitcher against pitcher here in this at bat. 2 outs for the Bruins. Runner on second is Dembowski. Here's the delivery, and that goes to the backstop. And Dembowski on the move is down to 3rd. So on the pass ball, he advances to 3rd. And a good opportunity now for the Bruins. And the runner in scoring position. However, with 2 outs. Tompkins, the left-handed bat. Here's a delivery, and again, Wilbur diving, this time to his right. And Wilbur's going to need some time here. It was an awkward dive that to try and prevent the ball from rolling to the backstop, and in the process of diving out to the right, might have tweaked something here. Here's the replay. Pitched low and in the dirt, and you can see him kind of stumble awkwardly to his right, and he's grabbing the back of his leg there. So concern here for Max Wilbur, the junior catcher. He's going to stay in the game, and he's been in the wars today. He took a ball off the helmet, I think, back in the second inning. Now trying to prevent the ball from rolling to the backstop. May have aggravated an injury. So he'll stay in the game, though, in the meantime. 2-0 the count, and that pitch is swung on and hit to center field. Tompkins got underneath that a little bit. Trouble for the center fielder as he takes a couple steps to his right. But Kelleher's able to reel that one in for the third out. So Tompkins goes 0 for 3 on the day so far. He's the third out of the inning. And after 4.5, it's Los Altos 4, Santa Clara 1.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
Hi, I'm Ricky Appler with Spartan Sports Camp. Brought to you by the Mountain View High School Athletic Department, Spartan Sports Camp offers multi-sport camps for kids in grades 3 through 6, as well as sport-specific camps for grades 6 through 9. We give campers the opportunity to receive instruction from the Mountain View High School coaching staff and student athletes. Strength camps are also available throughout the summer. For registration info, visit our website at www.spartansportscamp.com. Sessions begin June 10th and run weekly through August 2nd. We look forward to seeing you this summer.
Tompkins still on the mound then in the bottom of the 5th inning for Santa Clara. And we may have a couple plays up in the bullpen for Los Altos. We'll get to that in just a moment. It's going to be McLean, Kelleher, and Wilbur then for Los Altos. First pitch from Tompkins to McLean is in there for a strike. Not much of a role in today's game for McLean. Grounding out in the first, popping out in the third. That pitch is swung on and crushed to center field. Just as I said that, that's going to roll all the way to the wall. McLean around first, and he's going to turn on the Jets now. Round second, and he should be into third with ease, and he's standing with a triple. Taking the words out of my mouth to be sure, as he absolutely crushed that one to second field. Gaza on the move, but no chance of reeling that one in. And McLean showing some pop there as he crushes that one to center field for a triple. And a chance now for Los Altos with time running out for Santa Clara to blow this game wide open. Here's Kelleher. Double in the first. Was hit by a pitch in the third. Caught stealing on both occasions. That one appeared to be ball one. And give it as a strike, excuse me. So no balls in the strike to Kelleher. This is going back to the McLean at bat. Sweet stroke there, as you see. And clearly over the head of Gaza. That pitch is in the dirt. And now McLean's going to come home as Gomez lost track of the ball. So McLean scores on the pass ball. And that extends the Los Altos advantage now to 5-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike then to Kelleher. Here's the delivery then. That's high. Pitch chin level there to Kelleher. 2-1. And Gomez just lost track of the ball there. Rolled behind him to his right side. He was looking around for it. Couldn't find it. McLean wasted no time down the line. And he scores easily. 2-2 now. As Kelleher chops that foul right side. Kelleher left-handed bat. Tompkins' 2-2 delivery then is swung on and clubbed to first base. Nice job by Dembowski there, although he wasn't able to take it first time to get his body behind the ball and get the first out of the inning. Kelleher got a good piece of this delivery from Tompkins. Inside pitch, swung on. It's a bit of camera work there to be sure. Dembowski with a stinger. Unable to grasp it first time, but gets the out. That'll be the first out of the inning, as that brings up Max Wilbur. He looks at ball one. So Kelleher grounds out to first. Wilbur grounded out to short in the first, struck out in the third. That one spins awkwardly off the bat for strike one. Low delivery that time from Tompkins. Wilbur will step out the box here. Wilbur, big guy, junior, 6'3", 210. And that's swung on and hit to center field for base hit. So Wilbur comes right back with a shot up the middle of the field. Tompkins left that one outside. The 8th hit of the game now for Los Altos, 5-8-0 for the Eagles. So here's McCall. He was hit by a pitch in the second, singled in the fourth, scored in both innings. Runner on first here, and that's swung on. First pitch. And that'll drop in for base hit. Now they're going to have to get this one down to third, and they're going to have the runner out. And he's going to be out at third base, so I think they had a come back to that in just a minute. The runner was thrown out at third base. They had a pinch runner on for Wilbur. Looks like he's wearing number 11. However, I fortunately don't have a number 11 listed on my roster, but either way, he was thrown out at third. And that'll bring up McCall, or Chase Eller, excuse me. So Eller at the bat. Want to know the count. Pitch swung on and hit to right field. A nice diving catch over there made by the right fielder. Tremendous play. Eller gave that one a ride out to right field, but credit to Adam Garcia sticking with that all the way in a fine diving effort there to reel that one in for the final out of the inning. So Wilbur singled, and then the pinch runner was thrown out. And then Eller with a pop out to right field to end it. So through 5 innings, it's Los Altos 5, Santa Clara 1. Top of the 6th inning then from Los Altos High School. And a change in pitcher here for Los Altos. First pitch swung on and fouled off to the left. That's Ronaldo Gomez up for the 3rd time today. It's Gomez, Reyes, and Souza here on top of the 6th inning. Fortunately, we don't have a number for the player out on the mound here for Los Altos. He's wearing number 14 as Gomez fouls off both of the first deliveries from said pitcher, left side. So we'll hopefully try and get someone to let us know who that pitcher is. Fortunately not listed on my Max Preps roster. Let's see if we got... And I have one on my scorecard. It's number 14 will be Kevin Lynch. So Lynch, the man on the mound here for Los Altos. That pitch is swung on and fouled off again by Gomez. And I can also tell you the man thrown out at third base in the prior inning was number 11, and that's James Brewer. So Brewer listed wearing number 8 on the roster is wearing number 11. Lynch listed as wearing number 4 is wearing number 14. So Lynch's delivery is outside, and the count goes to 2-2. As I just found out, James Brewers is sometimes announcer for KMVT Sports. I'm sure he's thrilled that I was unable to identify him. But luckily, Coach Ecker gave us a roster that had not only the starters, but the bench players as well. So Lynch wearing 14, Brewer wearing number 11. And it's Lynch, after 5 stellar innings from Olsen, giving up 1 run on 4 hits. And that's a punch out there for Lynch. He gets Gomez looking. So Lynch wasting no time out of the bullpen, setting the table here for Los Altos. Here's a delivery from Lynch. And Gomez just froze looking at that one right over the plate. Now that's a nice piece of hitting down the line from Reyes. And it's going to be a base hit, and he will hold up at first base. So Reyes spanks that one to left field for a single, and I'll bring up Souza. Reyes, his first hit on the day after popping out in the second and striking out in the fourth. So following the strikeout, Lynch gives up a single, and that will bring up C.J. Souza. It'll be Henry Perez to follow. There's a throw across the first, not in time to get Reyes. Delivery through the legs there of Wilbur, and Reyes will advance to second on the pass ball. So a couple of pass balls for both teams on the day. 2 for Los Altos, 2 for Santa Clara. 1 ball, no strikes here to Souza. Top of the 6th inning here, Los Altos, 5 runs on 9 hits. Lynch's delivery, looking for the outside corner of the plate, is low. 2 balls and no strikes now to Souza. Popped out to center in the 2nd inning and was walked in the 4th. Lynch's delivery is in there for a strike. And looking at the same portion of the plate he just missed on the prior pitch. Able to paint that outside corner for a strike. 2-1 now with 1 out in the inning. Reyes lurking at second base. Lynch's delivery about 4 or 5 feet short. Wilbur again does well to tame that pitch. And the count goes to 3-1. 4-run lead here for Los Altos in the top of the 6th. Santa Clara certainly not going away. And let's see if Souza can lay off this delivery. It's swung on and grounded between second and first, as Ella is there to get the second out of the inning. So Souza couldn't lay off that 3-1 pitch. He grounds out 4-3. And that brings up Perez. Perez, one of the bright spots of this Bruin batting order today. He singled in the 2nd and then sacrificed home the only run of the day. He sacrificed home Gomez in the 4th. First pitch then from Lynch, over for a strike. Adam Garcia will follow, assuming that Perez gets on board. Long look in from Lynch here. Looking from the first base side of the rubber. Waves off his catcher. Comes set. The right-hander's delivery is swung on and will be a base hit. Reyes scores. And nice job by Reyes. Perez, excuse me. He's got 2 RBIs now on the day. So 2 hits, 2 RBIs. And Perez providing production from the bottom third of the order. Here's the replay. Again, a nice confident piece of hitting there from the left fielder. Lynch throws strike 1 then to Garcia. 2 outs in the inning. And the senior outfielder here, Perez. A real spark for this Bruin offense. Here he goes down to second base, but he's going to be out by a mile. So Perez caught stealing to end the inning. But the Bruins pull one back on the single from Reyes. Brought home by Perez, the second RBI of the day. 5-2 the score then after 5.5. Back to the action here from Los Altos High School. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-2 Los Altos lead. We've caught our first pinch hitter of the day. Well, first substitution, if you like, as Austin Mahowald comes into the game to replace Stephen Lee. So it's Mahowald, Olsen, and Landman in the inning for Los Altos. It'll actually be Lynch up next because Olsen's already come out of the game. Mahowald skies that one, and a great job by Gomez ranging out to his left to get Mahowald. So Olsen will stay in the game as a batter. He doesn't have to come out because he's been substituted as a pitcher. So Olsen with 2 singles in the game so far. Certainly among the candidates for a Player of the Game award here for either team. 5 strong innings, as we mentioned. 1 run on 4 hits. 2 singles and an RBI. And looks at ball 2. Landman to follow. That pitch swung on and hit back to the screen. The first time our cameraman Tim has had to duck out of the way a little bit. 2 balls and 1 strike. Delivery is swung on and hit to right field. And Garcia with good form, using both hands to reel that one in on the run. So quickly 2 outs now as Mahowald popped out. And Olsen flied out to right. And that'll bring up Landman. Boy, this bottom of the order for Los Altos has really provided some spark today. 4 hits from the 7, 8, 9 batters. 2, as we mentioned, for Olsen, but Landman also has had quite the day at the dish. A single in the second, a triple in the 4th. Also got an RBI as well. So Landman here, his 3rd plate appearance of the afternoon with 2 outs. Pitch is swung on, hit up the field, bobbled a couple times, and Landman is out. Oh, wow. Great effort there at short by Zuno. Bobbled it a couple times, took it on the bare hand, and throws it across the first. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Yep, a couple bobbles, takes it with the bare hand, throws across, and he got him. Let's see. Yep. Just about. Great piece of play. And that ends the bottom of the 6th inning. Top of the 7th then. As Los Altos try to close this one out, they lead 5-2. We're back then for the top of the 7th inning as Los Altos try to close this one out. 5-2 the advantage. And a couple of changes. Let's get to these in just a minute. The first change I can tell you about is Stephen McLean takes over on the mound to close this one out for Coach Ecker as they look for their 5th win in league play to even their record at 5-5 in the Anza League play. So let's give you those defensive changes then. Playing over third base now will be number 22, Lambie Landman. So he moves over from first to third. Lee moves over from third to play short. And I'll try and get you the player over at first when I have a moment. Here's McLean's delivery, and he comes with a fastball low and in the dirt to Garcia. Garcia, Dembowski, and Gaza represent the last stand here for Santa Clara, the 8-9-1 hitters for the Bruins. So the only identity we're missing now is the player over at first. So it's Landman at third, Lee at short, and McLean on the hill. And he comes back with that fastball. Count goes to 1-1 here for Garcia. Well, no doubt McLean has a blazing fastball. 1-1. Delivery almost too hot for the catcher Wilbur to handle there. Count goes 2-1. Clean a compact delivery. Pitches outside, and again, Wilbur. Glove hand stung by the delivery. Count goes 3-1. So, although McLean certainly has the fastball, he's having just a little trouble locating it here at the moment. However, with a 3-run cushion, the Eagles currently enjoy up 5-2 here in the top of the 7th inning. McLean's delivery is low, and so he walks Garcia. So Dembowski doubled back in the 5th, struck out in the 3rd. The left-handed batter will certainly fancy his chances here. Tying run on the on-deck circle here for the Bruins in this top of the 7th. McLean outside. 1-0 the count. Runner on first is Garcia. Delivery's in there for a strike. Right at the belt there from McLean. Olsen went 5 innings. Lynch pitched the 6th, and now here's McLean the 7th. The curveball is swung on. Chopped to short. They've got one. They fire back across. And they got him, double play. Nicely done by the right side of the Los Altos infield, and any chances for, and yeah, Coach Bumbaka, not surprisingly, has come out. Here's the replay. Curveball from McLean. Taking on a couple of hops. Nice flick over there to second. Well, he took it himself, and then fires back across. Thought the runner had got to first in time, and that's why Coach Bumbaka has gone across here to plead his case with the umpire. Certainly a nice play made over there at second. As Chase Eller taking over the duties at second base. And after some discussion, there are 2 outs in the inning, and McLean needing just 1 more here. That's a curveball, and he got for strike 1. So Gaza down a strike. Single in the 1st. Was thrown out trying to take third base in the 3rd and popped out in the 5th. His 4th plate appearance of the day. Curveball is inside. Count evens at the ball on the strike. It's 2 outs thanks to the first double play of the game. Pitch low. 2 balls and a strike. So Dembowski grounded into the 4-3 double play. And Gaza represents the last chance. That's fouled back into the screen. Now I know why cameraman Tim jumps out of the way when the ball's hit his way, because he's aiming right at the commentary position. 2-2 now. McLean trying to end this one right here. He'll step off the rubber. Working from the first base side. 2-2 the count. Chance for Los Altos to put this one away. McLean's delivery is swung on into the dirt. They're going to fire down to first, and that's going to do it. Los Altos take the victory here on a Friday afternoon as they defeat Santa Clara in the home and away series 5-2. Final count for this game. The winner, Los Altos, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. The visiting Santa Clara Bruins, 2 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. Teams shake hands here at home plate. That'll do it here from Los Altos High School. We'd like to say thanks to our producing director, Bobby Chastain, our camera people, Robin Frank, Rene Mendoza, and Tim Erskine. Special thanks to Los Altos High School for hosting us here this afternoon. Once again, my name is Stephen Davies. Your winner, Los Altos. Once again, 5-2 here at Los Altos High School. From all of us at KMVT 15, Mountain View, Cupertino, Los Altos, we wish you a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time.